Hey guys, I'm Joe and you've reached the Anarcho Truth YouTube channel. I want to make this video a video response to a Trivinal One's video, Morning Walk in the Cold. You know, in the sense that I'm taking a high noon walk in the cold with my dog, Mikey. I'm not exactly going to respond to what he said. I just want to respond in the way that we're both out here in this wonderful weather, walking our dogs, getting some fresh air and all that good stuff. But yeah, I usually try to walk my dog every day, you know, and I miss a few days here and there, definitely. But I just like the sun, you know. I've been learning a lot about vitamin D lately. And just like, you know, it reduces all cancers by 80%. That's cool. You know, and I think about it, humans have always been around out in the sun until, like, you know, industrial civilization. So, hey, it seems kind of natural. So I like to just be out in the sun. I like to walk. I walk about 2 miles. Walk all the way down this street. And then walk back to the house. And it's just real good for the health, you know. Because I know I spend too much time on the laptop editing these videos. That's my new obsession. So since I do that so much, you know, I also gotta balance that by, you know, getting out and getting some fresh air and getting some exercise and all that good stuff. But yeah, come on, Mikey. You know, because, you know, I'm into that healthy body, healthy mind kind of mantra. And so I don't want my health to go to crap. And I've always had problems with that anyway, especially with my diet. I've had the world's worst diet pretty much my entire life. You know, I've never learned anything about true health or true nutrition or anything like that. But another thing I like to do when I take these walks is I like to wave at every single truck that passes by me, because I just want to spread positive energy. And you know, I was listening to Max Igan, I don't know how to pronounce it. I was listening to his show Surviving the Matrix on YouTube, and he's talking about how everyone has a resonance, and if you're around people with positive energy, you'll get positive energy, and same goes with negative energy. Hey, that seems reasonable to me. I like the way that sounds. You know, I'm not taking any kind of like spiritual or supernatural tone with it. It's just, I just like the way it sounds. You know, and you're just spreading that vibe to everybody you see, and hopefully they spread it too. And that's cool, so I'm into that. So I try to wave at every single person. And some people, they avert their eyes, like they're afraid of human contact with strangers, because, of course, CSI has taught everyone that anybody could be a potential insane murdering rapist. So some people are just scared. That's too bad. So we got to break that barrier. So that's basically walking the dog, getting exercise, getting vitamin D, you know, getting the blood pumping and getting some fresh air and spreading positive energy. You know, those are the primary reasons I like to walk. You know, just in case you're wondering why I like to walk. Yeah. And so yeah, that's basically it about walking. I guess while I'm out here walking out here in the country, I could talk about some other stuff too. You know, I was watching Charlie Veach a few days ago. That's usually what has to happen when he uploads videos, time to watch it. And the people were getting on the bullhorn in his video, and I was just like thinking about how I haven't done that. You know, and how I would be like literally terrified of doing something like that, you know, the first time, definitely. I mean, I'm kind of nervous right now just from the idea that people will see me walking and talking into a camera. But hey, that's cool, right? I'm not even in like a crowded neighborhood either. I'm out here in the country and I'm still nervous. But yeah, I was listening to Wide Shut UK show on Resistance Radio. And you know, he had a similar situation where he tried to go pass out some pamphlets, and the cops harassed him or whatever, and it was his first time, so he complied, and you know, I don't blame him. That's what I probably will do the first time it happens to me, because, you know, you, like he said in the video, you can't just like come out and be as hardcore as the Love Police and all that. You know, baby steps. And so yeah, I was just thinking about how it's like a ritual. Like the second you do bullhorn a public area, like that's an initiation for like the revolutionary freedom fighter society. Like when people know you're real and you're not just in it for the entertainment and all that stuff. When they see you bullhorning, you know, a public place and pissing people off and stuff like that, and getting the cops' attention, that's like the initiation. So I definitely look forward to my first time of doing that, which will happen eventually. I can't say when or what for or under what circumstances, but it's always in the cards for me. I always will want to do that at some point. But yeah, and things are just going to get more and more crazy, so my options and opportunities should only expand, you know. So yeah, it's just a cool thought that it's like an initiation. Hey, before I forget, hey, Trevino One, I want to give you a shout out. I really like your show on Resist Radio. It's really good. You have really good thoughts. You know, I agree with most of your points, and you talk about, you know, the culture industry, and you talk about, you know, natural law and all that kind of stuff, and you know, I'm into that kind of stuff, so I really like your show. And I give a shout out to the whole Resistance Radio crew, you know, like Mr. Britt, Wide Shut UK, Mind Wars, and others, ABC. All of y'all doing great. So yeah, that's my shout out to y'all. So you may notice that I'm wearing a UT hoodie. You know, I've had this hoodie for a few years now, and you know, I just wear it because it's comfortable. You know, nowadays I don't really care about UT or the Longhorns or sports. I'm not into that. You know, it's just kind of sad that this is the new tribe for our society. Football teams. That's right, because when shit hits the fan and you're down in the dumps and your family's hurting and your kids need food on the table, who can you count on but the football players on UT who plays for the Longhorns or from the Cowboys? They're the ones who are going to be there for you when we have economic collapse. So that's why it's good to worship this fake tribe called sports. Yeah, totally. I guess I want to finish this walk by giving a few more shout outs. I already gave Resistance Radio a shout out, which is definitely, hey, I'll give them another one. Go listen to resistradio.com. But there are others who I want to give shout outs to. Media Monarchy, James Evan Pilato. Love your podcast. I've been listening to it for a few months now, and it's just absolutely fantastic. And James Corbett, obviously, got to give you a shout out too. You're the man. I highly recommend James Corbett. Stefan Molyneux from freedomainradio.com. Check him out if you haven't already. Brett Venat and the School Sucks podcast. SchoolSucksProject.com. And there are many others that may not be coming to me right now at this exact moment. But yeah, that's a good start. So just check those out. And happy walking. Take it easy.